The Liar's Remorse. From a letter dated January 23rd, the 21st century.
But you always say that, George. If it bothers you so much, you need to open up and talk instead of holding it all in.
I don't know if that's a good idea, Amanda. You'll probably run for the hills if I do.
Oh, honey, she said, don't you know that you can trust me? I'm not like all those other girls you meet out there. I told you that before. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not gonna hurt me, I said. But what happened is horrifying. Very terrible. I don't think so, I said.
She clenched my hands. You said you and her were going to marry. What went wrong?
I sighed one final time after she asked me again. Visions of the past, yes, they formed in my head. I closed my eyes to get a better glimpse of them. Colorful forms arose. Fantastic feelings I'm about to see. Long lost places took shape. I saw a church and a copper sculpture. There was the scent of salt water, the sound of ocean waves, and the sight of a woman with curly blonde hair. She was smiling. Yes, she looked like Amanda with that smile. An unlikely coincidence. Tears boiled in my eyes. They rose in a foamy broth until one broke free from the lid and dripped over the edge of the hairy ledge. The tear rolled down my cheek like a tear boiling over a pot of water. Betty, yes, I said. I remember the first time we met. I had just left the bookstore. With an espresso in my hands, yes, and a paper. I remember we took a table near the Ferris wheel at Santa Monica Pier. I caught her attention because I was alone. Betty and I, we were on the pier in the middle of the year. Yes. And the boardwalk was about to get busy for the fireworks. Betty said I looked lonely, that my eyes were sad. So she offered to buy me a drink at Lobster's, a bar over the bridge. I remember we walked up there and talked for an hour or so. And I remember she was lonely too. We clicked, we hit it off. She had chemistry. Yes, enough chemistry. Yes, that she gave me her number. That's how it all began. And so we kept seeing each other. But then I learned her brother was on the way. She was worried about him getting involved in a war. Yes, over there in the Middle East. He was on the way to the military deployment. She was frantic. He was her only friend at the time, the only one she could count on until she met me. Betty, she had no family, no mother, no father, no one else to trust. No one else to trust but me.